Hey guys, welcome back to the Dion channel for gaming. Today I'm pretty sure I already did this before. It's a video, but I didn't quite cover it slowly. So I'm actually going to put a specific separate video for this one, breaking down the fight between the two Gankers who attacked Lewpac before he got into the Hellgate. Now, as you may know, I think on one of the video before, I just said I was a little bit salty because this was also a cause of an incident during the time where my friend Big Pasta, which by the way, after getting through his thick skull, he was able to come back here and write a better post, the right post of how things actually happen. And obviously he did copy information from me because he didn't know this information, which is actually located on the, which is located right down here in one of my answers. Which is located right here in one of my answers. But I had to break down the video for you because, and by the way, I may have been sound salty in here, and that's because when someone trash talk Nature Healer and comes trash talk a Nature Healer without any fats, that pisses or grinded my gear a bit. So if you have fats that Nature do suck and you have real fat, then I'm going to agree with you that Nature fucking sucks. But if your fat is like literally zero, like it's just plain matter of opinion or misleading, then I am definitely gonna grind on your gears. So during this fight, we're about to go to, let me see right here, we're gonna unlarge this. And the reason we're going to cover this fight is because I had a lot of players on Discord, and there's a lot of players who pretty much like said the same thing as this one. As you see, some people said, I'm confused. I wouldn't understand if this posted this clip and he lost to the two T4 noobs, but in this, it's not impressive. Do you know the resistance of T4 gear? Stop dicking around. Stop dick writing or something like that. I am a beginner. I was impressed by this, and I was hardly able to tell that his gear was a 2-tier higher. I died many times with 5.1 gear to 2 people with flat 4 or 4.1 because I'm simply not good yet. This impressed me. I hope someone else will like it too. Now, the video is funny. The reason I say it's funny because these noobs didn't understand what the fuck they were messing with. I mean, Lewpac is an old player. Lewpac is, at least right now, I didn't know before, but look at, I think right now, because he did play a lot, he did reach 400 out of 400, and he was way over gear versus these newbies. And these newbies is basically, how do I put it? They thought this bear was actually a cute bear, and this bear just literally salvaged both of these little babies in here. Now, I don't mean to offend them by calling them babies or anything like that, but I'm just trying to give you an analysis of how it actually looks like in this video. So we're actually going to increase this up, and I actually have to make sure that this is actually going through. All right, I think I might. I shouldn't. I think I should, but yeah, I will. So let's go to it, and we're going to analyze this baby. Let me squeeze a little bit of sound.
I'll probably play as me. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I actually got fucked. Legit, I got fucked, mate. I don't know what to tell you. Just fuck it. Just go. Just go. Killed one of them. I might kill both here. I might kill both boys. Never mind. Never mind, boys. Oh, Lulu just kills both and comes into the Hellgate. Sorry I'm running a bit late, lads. Sorry I'm running a bit late. Just had to kill 2 Gankers with a Nature Healer and come into the Hellgate. Yeah! Yeah! Get on my level, boys.
Yes, I understand a little trash talk. Everybody has trash talk in this game, you know, and then the excitement of actually getting at them for what they did. Which actually, I'm gonna open up this clip over here, so we can get this right on. Okay, and then we're actually gonna mute this part. During this time, obviously, there's a lot of players who found this also impressive. I've seen this, you know, holy shit, what the fuck, holy fuck, oh, goddamn fucking beast, and such. But again, there's a lot of players in audience and on YouTube and in game who has no idea of what really just happened So basically, this is why I'm breaking it down. They have no idea what actually happened, and is it really impressive or not impressive? To me, I found it fun to watch this because he did literally murder both of them. A lion or a bear murdered two little rabbits who didn't have, those rabbits didn't even know what the hell they were messing with. So let's actually go back down and break it down piece by piece. Now, Lewpac, actually, let me actually open up this right here because you should be able to see, first, a couple of things between it. This is actually random dungeon. Easy, that's not actually the, I thought I had it here. I know I didn't click it away. I just had it here. The, got it. I got it. I found it. I got it. I got it. So, during this time, let's just scroll a little bit down because after Rosalia and the other player, Rosalia, well, legendary player, by the way, from Vendetta back in I think 2016, 2017, 2016, 2015, and Kanaro, who also did some analysis during down here. So Rosalia did great because she or he, I don't know who the person is in real life. So he or she definitely did good analysis on it in breaking down the fight of what could have happened. Even to the point where I did miss some things. So let's go back in here, and this is the video. We have confirmation from Rosalia. He is 400 out of 400 spec. And to put it for perspective, someone in forum said that when you are 400 out of 400 in gear, you're either T4 or T4.1 according to their words, not mine. According to their words, they say that you actually are tier 8 or 8.1. I think it will make more sense to tier 8, but that's what they said. Either if that is true or not, I would say myself they will be probably 2 more tiers higher. That if he was wearing a T4, he will be like tier 6. However, let's go with the information that I received in the forum and say that he probably tier 8. Then comparing to Lewpac's gear, T7 weapon, which is 6.1, which in again from 4 it will be 4 more levels higher or 3 more levels higher. So he's way up in his weapon. He has Morgana cloak. I think he already used this, so it doesn't really matter this information. T6 druid robe, T5 royal leather. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 4.1, which is sorry. 5.1, which is T6, T5 royal leather, which is 4.1, and confirmation with above it is 400 spec, which it is between 2 or 3 tier higher. Someone says tier 8. As I say it here, someone said that is 4.1 for 400 will equal between T8 or T8.1. So let's round it out to T8. If this is true, it is T8 versus 2 newbies, because in all rationality, then he was wearing tier 5. Tier 6, and that's a lot of levels with these 400 spec. Now they did said it was confirmation that he was 400 spec, but he didn't actually confirm if it was just the weapon, the whole gear. Seeing that Lewpac has been playing for a long time, even during the time that I quit, I'm going to go ahead and just say that yeah, it is 400 on all his specs, such as weapon, chest, and stuff like that. If it isn't, it doesn't matter. He's still way above these level. Now during this time, the victim Uakasi, if you actually right click it, and yes, I have a lot of videos to cover on the top left side. If you click it right here, the person now has 2 mil in PvP fame. Now during that time, this is why I posted this right here, this number. During the time that I posted at 519 in 2019, I said that the player had 436,515 PK fame. Obviously he's still a noob. Before that, when he fought Lewpac, he probably was much less on that, obviously, because this was actually not posted on the 5/19/2019. According to this, it seems that this was posted about, let's see, actually it's posted 17 days ago. If we calculate that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Actually, yes, it actually was 400 during that time because it was posted on Sunday on the 19th, which is actually the same day, I think, where I posted this. So apologies about that. He was 436,515 PK. The other player, which I don't know if he nurse rage, But it seems something really bad happened to him because he's at 0 PvP fame. And it has to be already a month since the last time he faced this player. I don't know, maybe he quit, rage quit or something like that, but he's gone. There's no him. So then we look at some of the, let me see, fight over here, which is the death, and we can break it down slowly for the player. So let's look at the gear. The gear, the player's the player is using a type of gear that was meant of 2017. Let me tell you right now, I have made a video before about how kill a healer. Also, I made a vid where if I go to, let me see, if I go to YouTube and I go to my channel, for YouTube, my channel video, and then I think it was into the past. I talked about it, about the past. Let me actually click this very quickly, just so you guys can see. Yep, this is one where I get an amazing analysis of the history recap. So basically, during this time, I actually give a recap of how the healer were back in the days. And you guys may think that the healer right now, the build they're using right now is unstoppable, which I see a lot of people crying. No, the build is not unstoppable. It's not like it was back in the days. You have to see this video right here so you can actually see during the times that I was playing on 2017. You guys have to actually see this. This doesn't happen now, not like it was before, but this was back at between 17. Look at that. Look what happened to this person who is low health, and he receives the greater nature shield, which is up here. Look what happened when he received that. He's unstoppable. He is unkillable. He is a god during that time. After that, I explain in the carry on versus healing nature on my video. If you go a little bit further, I do explain what happened, the nerfs that got hit onto it, and in the NBA patch and stuff like that. The armor living armor got decreased, as you may see right here. It was by 20 to 25 seconds, and the armor got down from 0.31 to 0.13. There's still a lot of players catching a bunch of newbie players with this build, but this build is outdated the hell. It doesn't work like it used to. So again, let me look at again, because I have right here, and do I still have the something is going wrong here. I thought, see, are you guys seeing this? Damn, I know I clicked on this and then somehow it disappeared. I didn't click it off. It's annoying though. Okay, let's go back. So he's using a outdated gear. Now let me tell you something. The armor, the chest armor, is between right now 18 to 20 something% in healing cast. Unlike a mage robe or a fiend robe, it can go between 48% healing cast to 58% healing cast. So he's already nerfed his ass by doing this type of build. Second, he's using, it seems that he's using the cow, yet I did not see him use thorn. During this time, we'll look at the video and you'll find out that he's actually using Rivet to heal his partner. And if he's using Rivet, then he's using this build all wrong. You're supposed to go Thorn during this and help his friend DPS. If he would have done that, there's a great chance that Lewpac would have died in this video. But he didn't. So again, he's using the horrible build, and he also not using the Thorn. At the same time, you also see that he's not using the faction cape. Both of them are not using a faction cape. So then let's go on his side. There is a lot of proc, and Lewpac definitely procced the stone skin right on time to save himself. That was beautiful proc by Lewpac. At the same time, he is extremely overgeared, and he actually procced Obsessive Burst. He stacked it up to 8, and that gives him 56% more damage against this player. They didn't stand a chance. It was like me saying an adult is about to fight a baby, and that baby is about to win. Impossible. That baby is gonna get destroyed. And I'm sorry to put that kind of analogy. So now let's jump to the other player right here, and the other player is using Claw. However, here's another mistake. Mercenary Jacket. When you use Mercenary Jacket, Bloodlust, you basically allow yourself to heal. But because there's already a heal on you, you get reduced 24% healing reduction on this. So you just doom yourself from the beginning if you were to proc this. Because now It reduces the heal of your friend's living armor on you, his rivet on you, and his heal dot rejuvenation on you. So you just pretty much screwed yourself by trying to do this. Now let's go back to the video and then let's see it step by step. Lewpac, as I jumped from these players, I guess he didn't get to jump in with the other guys on time, and because of that, he maybe there were, like you see, there's Yossi, Kornos, Akko, and Valen, and he didn't get to jump on time, and the player caught him alone. Because of this, which took quite a bit, I would have punched him already. I mean, that was 5 seconds, right? That wasn't more than 5 seconds? Okay. Anyway, he got hit with the poison, but look, automatically, Lewpac activates his Obsessive Burst to deal 56% damage once it's stacked up to 8. Every time he actually increases the stack from 0 all the way to 8, each time it refreshes that Obsessive Burst. So if he's able to do it all the way to 8 stacks and do one more ability as it's about to fall off, he can refresh that 8 stack and keep that 50% just a bit longer. But we're about to see what happened. He is already pushed into a, I don't know if it's let's go back for a second. That is a T4 poison. Oh, that was horrible. That should have been a T8. So again, he's getting hit. The other person, and look closely, instead of waiting for that T4 poison to refresh, to wear off, basically, they refresh it. My apologies. Look at the T4 poison right here. Boom! He refreshed it. You should have waited for the whole duration. So what happens is it's T4 poison all the way up to T8. T4 poison basically reduces your opponent's armor and also gives him a poison dot. So instead of waiting for the whole duration to go off to deal maximum damage and then using the poison again to deal more massive amount of damage since his resistance is reduced, they refreshed it, and that was mistake number 1. The other mistake numbers are whatever I said about their gear, so put that again. But for this video, specifically, the one that I'm watching right now for the duration, mistake number 1 was the poison. Mistake number 2 is being healed, knowing that, boom, right here, procced. Holy God, he is now 24% less healing because of this. Now let's see. He is already stacking his Obsessive Burst. It seems I have no idea for this one, but I'll get back into the game and start studying more about this. Another thing is Lewpac is overcharged with this gear. So if I said for some reason his weapon was more than a T9, T10, his weapon is just blasted out there because his weapon gets 100 IP power. All his gear gets IP. He has 4 of them, so that means that is his helm, his weapon, his chest, and his boots, and that's 400 IP item power IP increase versus them. So again, he's stack 7, stack 8. Does he get that refresh on the stack 8? Yes, he does. So he does get the refresh. I think right is about to fall off, right? Nope, he doesn't. So he doesn't get the refresh of the last one. So he has until those stacks maybe to kill them or, you know, get lucky. Again, the person is doing greater nature on this guy. He's still, I think this might be still the bloodlust. During this time, the 24% is actually being refreshed. So the 24% healing can last as long as this stupid dot is stay there, or as long as he's keep getting healed. Now the living armor, which is nerfed, the living armor now heals less on this guy, which should have been better, but now it's just less. So here we go. He's still healing on this guy. He uses Revit to try to save, which is a big mistake. He uses Revit to try to save him, but again, the person, Ayamakasi, has 24% less healing, and that's not going to save him. Lewpac turns back to one iron in and finish him off. Now, here's a mistake that he made. When giving the living armor, if you're not a druid, you need to be able to have something to escape, like a boots. You either have boots or your assassin jacket to go invincibility, because now when you use the Revit and he switches on you, you got nothing to save yourself. So let's push it a little bit back, which is right here. This is the mistake that he made. He gave him the living armor, and now he's doing Revit. Lewpac turns into Isle 1 knowing that he has nothing unless he uses ambush. He has nothing to escape, which for some reason, when you look at it, he didn't use ambush. And for some reason, he doesn't have his boots activated. Boom. Goes down. Now he turns back to one Yamakasi with still what? He still has the 24% reduced damage, and Lewpac still has 56% increased damage. Now I still need to know what the fuck this thing is, because I did beta video before and I actually got I need to like start looking at all the builds and stuff like that, but I need to get the fuck out of this, because this has to be something. A defensive ability, which I did post it on the last video. So again, he's fighting him, and look at that right here, look at that right here. Oh, nope, still on him. So he must have procced the healing with Bloodlust, because he still has the 24% reduced damage. Kills the player, and look very closely. Look how and I'm gonna say this has to be godlike, because he definitely know when to pop his stone skin. Look at this, boom. That is the stone skin he needed to finish him off. He now has a percentage, I don't know how much, a percentage increase in defensive. So now he goes ahead and finish off the last player, which allow him to gloat, hump the beautiful screen, hump the audience. He had to hump the audience for his victory. Now, nothing against Lewpac or anything like that, because he didn't post this on his video, and he did not post this on Twitch. This was just someone over here named Winsley who posted his video. I mean, I checked his Twitch, I didn't saw it, and I checked his YouTube video, and I didn't saw it. So was this actually impressive? No, it is not actually impressive. In fact, he was close to death during this video. Versus the lowest tier that you can possibly match yourself. Yes, he fought a greater nature, which I give him a props on that, but again, the other person had 24% healing reduction. If the nature, instead of using Rivet, like look how long the fight lasts, instead of using Rivet, during this time, right here, here's the fight starts, gives him some dot, and this guy, and hold his T4 basically, gives him some dots like 4, and then start using 3 stacks. All you need to do is stack them to 3, and then you can heal your opponent, because right as it's about to come off, you can stack another thorn, and what happens is it doesn't go to 4, 5, 6. It just refreshes the 3 stack. If he did that, he probably would have had a good chance to beating thorn, but no, he didn't. That cost him the duel for not doing that. And during the fight, even with Stone Skin, he was very, very low. So he pretty much almost lost to some really, really low gear players, low newbie players who had no idea what they were doing in here, and at the same time weren't overcharged with the Symphony. Now, if this was between a player such as, I don't want to toot my horn, but basically if I was healing with my Druid, and I also have my boy Oak Tree, we definitely would have had this fight hands down. Or if I was the player with Yamakasi, I would have warned him not to use the Bloodlust ahead of time, and this would have been a different matchup, because I would have been able to fully heal him with the Spiritual Seed and the Protective Nature. So impressive? No. Fun to watch? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen another video where a player, if you look at my breakdown videos, you'll see another one. There's 5 versus 12 players, and these 12 players didn't have cloak, had only T4, and though they had the chance, they had all the opportunity to kill these 5 players, they couldn't kill these 5 players because they didn't have the confidence to do that. There were so many openings, but they couldn't. So again, for the Lewpac video, this is breaking down step by step. Again, I do apologize. I do have to get more knowledge into this. Once again, I have PvP much. I only started PvPing during 2019, which is during here before I quit. Which, if you look at through all my videos, you may be able to see that there are some parts where I say my first time Hellgate, and then the next time I start doing Hellgate is a much better. because I already know what kind of gear most player uses for Hellgate. But again, I'll get better at this as time goes on. I still need to actually check what the hell is that little defensive, which was in another video that I posted, which I'm sure did help them survive. Again, congratulations to Lewpac to actually killing these two players, because it's still a 2v1 nonetheless. But at the same time, even though they were newbies, you know, it's still a 2v1. Anyway, that's it for this video. I have a lot of video. The next video is actually called Bait Click. And we'll be covering some of that, because we already know that ahead of time all YouTube content has a bait click in their video. Now, I haven't used bait click on my video, though I have been told, for example, if I look at my video, someone told me that I should be doing clickbait to improve the amount of viewers I said no. That's one way I really don't want to go, even if I failed in YouTube. That's one way I don't want to go for my content. Second, someone did told me that I needed to see how unorganized all this is. This is how my video looks to look like. It still is. Some of the parts in the bottom still look like that. Let me go up here. So I said they told me that I needed a better thumbnail, and that is what I'm working about. I have over 300 videos that I have to work on and change this thumbnail, including the same thing for the Project Zombie movies, this one, and all of the videos that I have done in the past. All of these videos that I have done in the past needs a corrected thumbnail. So I'll be working on that later on when I can. This video is pretty much over. We broke down the fight between the Hellgate Lewpac fight, posted by Wesley C17. That's a lot. God damn, that is a lot.